Congressional Republicans are again tonight going after the FBI and the Justice Department over perceived prejudice against the Trump administration. It's just part of the backlash against the president's opponents, both past and present. Chief National Correspondent Ed Henry has today's developments.
Not looking good. It's not looking good.
A year dominated in part by President Trump being in the crosshairs of a special counsel investigation is ending with Attorney General Jeff Sessions ordering that Justice Department prosecutors press FBI agents about why they did not seek charges in the Uranium One deal involving Hillary Clinton.
I think the end game would be, number one, if they actually found something, they certainly would be potentially capable of reopening the investigation and handling it as though it were an active, ongoing criminal matter.
That could mean a second special counsel beyond Robert Mueller being named to probe the way investigations of Clinton's email server, as well as the Uranium One deal that involves contributions to the Clinton Foundation, were handled by then FBI Director James Comey, his deputy Andrew McCabe, and a top agent, Peter Strzok, who sent those text messages supporting Hillary Clinton, who recently dismissed questions about Uranium One.
I would say it's the same baloney they've been peddling for years.
Yet today, the Senate Intelligence Committee heard closed-door testimony from Bruce Ohr, recently demoted at the Justice Department for not disclosing his connections to the Trump dossier.
He has a meeting during the election with Christopher Steele, the same guy that the Democrats through Fusion GPS paid to do this discredited Trump dossier. And then, oh, by the way, Bruce Ohr's wife works for Fusion GPS, and Ohr meets with Fusion after the election. So how do you explain that conduct?
McCabe was pressed on the dossier today, meanwhile, in a long private session with the House Judiciary Committee, after facing 7 hours of questioning by the House Intelligence Committee on Tuesday, where he could not recall when he learned the Clinton campaign and the DNC paid for the dossier, leading Senator Rand Paul to tweet today, "Time to investigate high-ranking Obama government officials who might have colluded to prevent the election of @real Donald Trump. This could be worse than Watergate." Democrats insisted this is a diversion from the real issue,
which was the Russian attempt to subvert the last election, the possible collusion, well, the certain collusion by many members of the Trump campaign.
And other Democrats tonight are claiming this is an attempt to undermine Mueller's investigation, potentially fire him over the holidays, a charge the president and his legal team have consistently denied. Brett?
Ed, thank you.